pink polygon. So if you are in Glades County, just north of Moorhaven or to the west of Lake Okeechobee, please get inside. I urge you to get into your innermost room. Check out all of this rain really pulling eastward to our north. You might see a shower or two, so don't be surprised if you hear a little pitter-patter on your roof tonight. Now, usually we see this muggy meter way up here, but look at us now. 36 is our dew point. We are very dry. 70 is your high on Saturday, but look at these lows really dipping into the upper 40s this weekend. To send in your pic of your dog to be featured on FSU Weather, please do DM us on Instagram. Peak, we had 1.9 inches, which was not beating our record of 2.8 inches in 1958, but still pretty good numbers, especially for here in Florida. So as of right now, it looks like we have about an inch if you take a look. Know when the humidity rises, so does our hair. So keep in mind, we are starting to inch back into those spring and summer-like dew points. Now, in order for us to get snow, it has to be below 32 degrees at the surface. 67 is our dew point Monday. Definitely a stark difference. This cone really shows anywhere that this storm could make landfall, so it's important to make any preparations and evacuate if told to do so, where we have a 60% chance for some storms overnight Friday into Saturday.
77-degree temperatures.
I am so ready for it after that super cold week last week. I love the snow, don't get me wrong, but I'm so ready to get back outside. Definitely going to want to bring your jacket with you as you go about your day. We won't be warming up all that much in the 70s, but that's very short-lived as we go into next work week, where that Arctic air will push down into the state of Florida, leaving the panhandle with some below freezing temperatures and temperatures in the upper to lower 40s for you in Southwest Florida. But how much rain? Not a whole lot. Not even a tenth of an inch. Is factor in that humidity, and boy, is that hot. So definitely be aware of that. This Hurricane Beryl left 2.7 million people without power. Now look at this eye, only 4 miles wide. We call this a pinhole eye. The updated forecast has the center of the hurricane going right through the southern portion of Jamaica. So when you get a tornado warning, there is a tornado in your area, and you definitely want to get under cover, get inside, away from windows, and protect. Welcome back, Southwest Florida. I'm student meteorologist Oceana Hayden, and we have a live look at Fort Myers right now in downtown. A little bit hazy thanks to some fires that were inland, and that northeast wind is really bringing that smell of smoke to some of us here in Lee and Charlotte County. Now, zooming out just a bit to the entire state of Florida, this cold front has finally made its way through, leaving behind some drier air and some colder temperatures. Here in Fort Myers, we are 5 degrees colder today than we were yesterday. You may have noticed Jacksonville and Orlando between 6 and 7 degrees colder than we were 24 hours ago. Current temperatures, though, sitting nice and comfortable. 61 in Fort Myers, 60 in Lehigh, 64 in Ave Maria, 60 in Moorhaven, a little chilly in Arcadia at 54 degrees right now. Your morning planner, this really shows how cold it's going to be when you wake up tomorrow, the low 50s, and then warm up just a bit into the upper 60s and lower 70s as your high. 72 is your high in Naples, 73 in Lehigh, 72 in Lake Placid, and 70 on the coast in Sanibel. No rain in your forecast, just some sun and clouds. Now, this weekend is going to be a cold one. 48 is your low on Saturday, 47 is your low on Sunday. We'll have a quick shot of some warm air come Monday with a high in the upper 70s, and then some Arctic air will really return and leave our lows in the mid to upper 40s and our highs in the mid to upper 60s. It is freezing right now here in Tallahassee, and I mean that literally. It was 27 degrees this morning. We only topped out around 45 degrees today as our high. We've had some wind gusts up to 15 miles per hour, making it a little bit chillier in some areas. We are currently under a cold weather advisory, which is a rare sight for us Floridians, so bundle up, get out those jackets, and cover your plants. This is expected to last throughout the week and even into this weekend, where we could have a chance for some snow flurries. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s are not what many expect in a place like Tallahassee. Freeze warnings are in effect for much of North Florida, with wind chill temperatures below 30 degrees possible early tomorrow morning. While locals work to protect their plants and animals, the students at FSU bundle up and brave the cold as they head to class. I spoke to some students, and although chilly, they seem to be in good spirits.
Yeah, just walking to class has been pretty cold. I actually I'm shivering. I don't know if you could tell right now.
I'm from Orlando, so it gets really hot there, so this is a nice break for me.
I did not pay out-of-state tuition to be cold every day. I absolutely cannot handle being in the cold, and there's not enough parking to drive.
I actually really enjoy the cold weather at times like this, like walking around campus.
While some students embrace the chill, others are counting down the days until the warmth returns. For FSU Weather, this is Oceana Hayden.